Hello, this is Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is 9:45, August 10th, 2023, and we are doing some watering this morning. It's going to be like 101 degrees, 115 heat index or something, so we did some watering, and the roses still can handle it. I got a bucket of weeds. I'm pulling weeds, some weeds. I'm going to burn them. Lettuce is almost ready to be harvested here. I think I'm going to harvest some of that. I can't find my monarch butterfly caterpillars on my Mexican milkweed. The bamboo can always handle these really high temperatures. Yeah, it's going to get really hot today. It just really does. We got a bunch of weeds in here already, and I'm trying to water because I got onions in there. Got the Malabar spinach. I moved this trellis, which is actually a fireplace thing. But I got some onions in there with, with Malabar spinach. Oh, I did plant some new stuff for food, and I have been eating this bok choy. This is the bok choy container of food. Those are lemon or lime trees or something. But yeah, this is the bok choy. I planted green peppers here. Some of the leaves are falling off the trees because it's so hot. But it gets really, really hot. It's already like 90. Let's see what it is here. Yep, it is 88 degrees already at 9:45. So at about 3 o'clock, at about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, it's actually, you're really suffering. But I'm not getting air conditioning. My neighbor's air conditioner just broke. He had to go buy a new one. And he's got a much, smaller place. He's got like a trailer. So, everything's doing good. Watered this morning. And it appears that every rat is gone here. Even the, actually some beneficial ones may have gotten a hold of some of the poison, because I used 3 rat poisons to get rid of the rat that was in my cars. And during the night, I have solar lights underneath the hood of all these cars. So that, and then during the day I close them to protect the inside of the engine from the UV rays. Here's an evergreen, a volunteer evergreen in one of my pots here. And I think its roots grew right through the pot. Could be. We'll see if it lives, because I'm going to move it to where I had a different evergreen. But yeah, I got my evergreens still growing here. I didn't cut this area of the lawn. And then I moved some of them over here. So this is going to be like an evergreen patch here to block the view of the road. Don't really like that view of the road. Something happened with my azaleas where they like half died. And we're still watering the center island with the 4 green giant arborvitaes with a soaker hose, and then I spray that last one. But that's still, you get, during this time of year when it's 100, the entire month of August is about 100 degrees every day with no rain. It hasn't rained here for like 4 days. And even when it did, it was not enough. So, very dry this time of month. This time of year here. So Oh, we got the banana trees, but I did make progress. Now I got squirrels eating the pine cones and throwing these pieces down. It's another reason I got this closed. But I did make progress on the wiring here, and I'm waiting for, what is this? This is a vent hose, a new hose, but this is what it looks like just for testing, and then I'm gonna, if this tests out right, I'm gonna solder everything. But that's the wiring so far, and I got the battery disconnected. I cleaned the air box, like washed it, took it out and washed it, and boy did the dirt come out of there. And I got some pine sol cleaner, that's supposed to keep rodents away, but they're not around anymore. I think they're all dead. So yeah, I'm waiting for it's a vent hose and a new PVC hose. Here's the squirrel thing here. And then I got the PCV hose is what I'm waiting for. Managed to get that, clean the PCV valve, and then get it back in there with like a little piece of wood. I tapped it in there. It was not even in there. So that could have been why the check engine light went off like all the time. You know, you get something done and they'd clear it, and then it would go off again. I also have some throttle body cleaner I'm going to be doing, and this is a crankcase ventilation. I ordered a new hose, but it's coming from Japan. So waiting on that hose too, but I'll probably just use the old hose, and I'm going to try within the next couple days hooking everything back up. This car's got to move because it's blocking my tractor. So we're going to try hooking everything up and see how the wires are. See what the wires tell me. So all new wires. There's about 25 wires which they need a lengthening, and so there'll be about 50 solder joints when I get done. After I check this, I'll solder everything most likely, or I'll leave it for a little while, because this was really time consuming to fix this. But anyhow, oh yeah, and the truck probably needs a new fuel pump. But really, this is the thing around here, because it's so hot every day, you want to be not doing things like this, during the day. You don't want to be doing this at this time of year. But those rats got, in there, and I have to do it. But you kind of want to have your whole summer where you're prepared for, to not do anything during these really hot days. You want to have it all ready so you don't. I do have flowers on the crepe myrtle, which is really nice. This tree's only like 2 years old, and I got flowers on it, so I'm kind of happy about that. So anyhow, the magnolia, the roses are doing all right. Need to trim off the rose hips that are forming, so it doesn't put all that energy into that. Forming rose hips to make new roses. This palm tree's doing all right. Ooh, almost seems like it's gonna rain. It'll rain like 0.005 of an inch when it does rain. So anyhow, that's what's going on around